One of the most heavily debated topics of the past year was the city's minimum wage increase. Mayor Miyagishima said that the debate taught the city a lot.
The recent minimum wage deliberations are a reflection of our city's strength, especially our willingness to think about the community as a whole, and how we can build an economy that works for everyone. In that respect, we are in the forefront of a discussion that is certain to occupy our nation as a whole in the coming years.
The mayor complimented the compromises made during the minimum wage debate, and local businesswoman Marci Dickerson said those compromises were key.
If you held your ground, there was a lot of people that did, and we certainly respect those, but a compromise needed to be reached in order to get something that we could live with, and that was the phrase we used throughout it. This may not be what we want, but this is something we can live with, and so that's where we went from there. But yes, in all things, usually if two sides are so opposed to each other, the only way to do it is to meet somewhere near the middle.
The mayor thanked Dickerson in his speech, along with Sarah Nolan, executive director of Cafe, who led the petition to increase the minimum wage. Nolan said she was glad that workers were able to make a difference in the city.
One of the first things when we started minimum wage was, can we sit at the negotiating table with powerful business interests and powerful business groups? And I think we demonstrated that workers can and should build power so that they can sit at those tables and negotiate and negotiate with our city government. I think, again, it makes all of us stronger for it.
Mayor Miyagishima also said that things can be learned and changed, looking at the citizen initiative process in the future.
The charter clearly states that the council will either adopt a proposed ordinance without any change in substance or send it to the voters. Whatever the narrow legality of officially adopting the ordinance and then changing it in a short time later, this action was not consistent with the spirit of the charter. In the future, we need to either change the charter itself in respect to the initiative or do what it says.
Councilor Nathan Small wrote the amendment to change the minimum wage ordinance proposed in the initiative. He says it is something the entire community needed to be involved in.
I fully agreed, and I cast a vote to let the voters decide on minimum wage, because I felt then, as I feel now, it would have been the most straightforward and most authentic way to move forward. That didn't happen, and so I made what was a very tough decision, but it was a decision made with different partners in our community to find agreement.
In the address, the mayor also highlighted the city's fiscal responsibility. New business and attractions coming to the city, such as Franco Whole Foods and a new hotel at New Mexico State University, and the accessibility of the city offices to the citizens. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.